Hey guys, it's Shannon, and I am just here to share a favorite morning stretch with you guys. I'll be queuing in 2 blocks and a strap. Let's get started. I'm taking a moment to prep the props, making a loop with the strap. So just run your hand over the strap so it doesn't twist. And then depending on your buckle, loop the strap. Have the loop big enough to loop the ball of the foot. Keep it handy midway on the mat. We're going to start with supported fish. Being my morning practice today, I'm going to use the blocks on the lowest setting. One behind the heart between the shoulder blades, and one under the head. And kind of like Shavasana, just letting the legs roll open, relax, arms at sides, palms up. Maybe close down the eyes, slow down the breath. And slow, long inhale, slow, long exhale. Equalize the depth, the duration, and the volume of the inhale, the exhale breath. Holding the position about 10, 12 slow, deep breaths. So breathe 100% into your lung capacity. Feel the ribs expand, the chest rise. Even fill up the belly with breath. And let the exhale be slow, steady. Inhaling to bring fresh oxygen into the blood supply, nourishing cells, tissues, organs. Exhaling, helping the body release carbon dioxide, oxidative stress, free radicals, stress. And deep breaths. Here to change, you can bend the knees, ground the feet, hands grab back ahead, support the neck, lifting chin up to chest. Maybe grab the back of the thighs, core strength, lift spine up off block or blocks. Remove the blocks, keep one handy next to supported bridge. So ground through the feet, lift the hips, place the block under the tailbone. For my morning stretch, I'm just keeping the block on the second setting. You can have it on the lowest setting. You can have it on the highest setting. Once your tailbone's grounded, gentle tilt of the pelvis up to the ceiling, engaging the transverse abs, the quads, then release. Spinal decompression in the lumbar spine. Gravity's doing the work. You can also extend your legs out. If that feels like too much pinching in the low back, Bend the knees, ground the feet. So holding about 10, 12 breaths. Chin to chest is compressing, so the breath is massaging thyroid, helping to increase metabolism, balance hormones. Deep breaths. Prepare to change. If the legs were straight, bend the knees. Rise up to the balls of the feet. Lift the heels to get extra lift up in the hips. Remove the block. Lower down one vertebrae at a time. Knees to chest. Squeeze. Few breaths. Next, hamstring stretch. Grab the strap. Loop ball of the right foot. Extend the right leg up. You can keep the left knee bent, foot grounded, or extend your left leg down to the floor. Pull the right leg into the torso. Find that edge of stretch. Again, that back of the neck is long. Slight tuck of the chin. Slow, steady breath. Holding about 5 to 8 slow breaths. Change open, right leg out to the side. 5 to 8 slow breaths. So if you have more time, this sequence is amazing for Yin Yoga practice, holding the poses 90 seconds or even longer. Using the strength of the obliques. The inhale, right leg back to center, pull in, stretch the hamstring, hold a full breath. Release the strap, keep it handy for other side. Cross your right ankle over the left ankle. So the legs are extended down onto the floor. Full body stretch, reach arms overhead through the fingertips. Banana asana pose, bring your feet and your hands as far as you can to the left. Nice side stretch, right side of the body. Hold is about 5 to 8 breaths. Change, bring the body back to a straight line. Full body stretch. Inhale, reach through fingers, toes. With the exhale, Pavanamuktasana, right knee into the chest. Interlace fingers below the knee. Open thigh to ribs, knee to armpit. Creating a deep compression in the lower right quadrant of the abdomen. About 5 to 8 breaths. This posture helps to dislodge toxic buildup in the lower intestines, the colon. Take a deep breath in, exhale, supine twist. Left hand grabs outside of the right knee. Twist spine to the right, right leg to left side of the mat or floor. Doing best to keep shoulders grounded. 5 to 8 breaths. So twisting our spinal cord boosts the body's immune system. Also in this sequence, doing a nice massage to all the internal organs, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, kidneys, the adrenal glands. Next is recline figure 4. Gaze up at the ceiling, release the twist. Maybe ground the right foot to lift the hips, center the spine. Bend the knees. Right ankle to the left quadricep. And then pull legs into torso. Choose your grip. You can interlace fingers behind left thigh. Maybe you can get over the shin. Flexing into the feet. Deep stretch the piriformis muscle, our hip flexor, top of the IT band. Keep the back of the neck long, so tucking chin to chest, that slow, steady breath to massage the thyroid. Let's do the sequence on the other side. Loop ball of left foot, extend the left leg up, hamstring stretch. Bend left leg out to the side. Left leg back up to center. Pull and stretch hamstring. Release the strap. Banana asana, left ankle cross over the right. Full body stretch. Deep breath in, reach through fingers, toes. And then go into the side bend. Walk your fingers, toes as far as you can to your right. Nice side stretch, left side of body. Getting into the intercostal muscles between the ribs. To center, straight line with the body, deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, Pavanamuktasana, left knee to chest. Balance body out with the grip, thigh to side of the ribs, knee towards armpit. Deep compression, deep breath. Supine twist, right hand grabs outside of the left knee, twist spine left. Change, gaze up at the ceiling, release the twist. Recline figure four, so center the spine. Left ankle to right quadricep, pull legs into torso, balance your body out with your grip. Happy baby, hands grab inside the heels. Stack ankles over knees. Use the leverage of the grip. Press tailbone into the mat. Press the knees down towards the mat. Maybe inverted straddle. Straightening the legs. Straddle back to happy baby. Gentle movement side to side, self-massage low back. Bounce back to center, knees touch, palms cup knees, slow, large circles of knees to right, self-massaging at side joints. Change direction, circle knees left. Knees come in the torso, squeeze, palms grab shins. Maybe you wrap the forearms around the shins, gripping opposite elbow, forearm, wrist, few breaths. Maybe you stop the video and take your practice into Shavasana, or you can rock and roll up to a seat. And just sit up tall in the spine and just take a moment in seated meditation. So this was kind of my morning stretch before I head to the yoga studios teaching heated power flows. So just to release the tension in the low back, open up the hips. I know I'm gonna have an incredible practice with my students today. You can do this as your main practice or at night before you go to bed. Thanks so much for joining in, and I'll see you in the next video.